What's going on, guys? You already know who it is. It's DeFi CV. We whipping the pot and serving the DeFi sauce. Let's go right into it because today I got some new sauce. I just learned basically. So yeah, let's go to fear and greed. We are 48. So basically, people are getting a little fearful. You know how that goes. 24. We were sitting at 30 something the other day. We were like 35. So yeah, it's technically this will be the best time to buy altcoins and then best time to sell your altcoins into Bitcoin. No financial advice. Let's go right into the federal fund rates. So basically, this is saying when this is sideways and down here, it means it's cheap to get money, and when it's up here, basically it's just expensive to get loans and money, whatnot, right? So when this comes down and and consolidates like this, that's when it's time to either buy or do whatever you got to do financially, whatever that is, get a loan out, house, I don't know. I have to look more into this, but I just couldn't, I couldn't. I just had to share it. So we'll be looking into this, take it with a grain of salt. And then VIX is another one, which is basically the volatility of the S&P 500. So basically, when this is coming down and cooling, right, that means the market's not doing much. But when it starts spiking up, like if we see there's certain spike ups, you see these spike ups. Let's go to the daily actually. If we go to daily, and when we see these things, this is when a real major, like something, a crash, these big spikes. Usually quarterly, look, 2000, this is 2008, you see. So these big spikes, look, 2020 January, we know what happened in March. You see March 2020. So you already know what happened here too. So these big spikes tend to show like a big crash or just volatility, and that's what you want to see. You don't want to see this cool down because it means it's chilling. But when this volatility comes in and it spikes up this high, that means it's probably gonna something's happening, some volatility, right? So up or down, because it goes both ways. Let's go right into Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is sitting sideways, at least on the 4 hour. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that candle. That's crazy. But yeah, every time I see it. So yeah, it's trying to push up. It could come towards this Bollinger Band, this middle Bollinger Band, which is at 2300. Basically it could reject and come down, or it could break up and come above that price level. So right now we're looking okay because we're higher than this low. So we'll have to create another high to then create another low to then create another high and then keep pushing up. So like I've always said, we can come here to the 31, even to the 35, 36. It's possible. Don't ask me why, but the markets is just like that. Right now we're curving down. This is a new MACD. This is some other source I have, but I'm trying this out, so don't mind that right now. But yeah, man, this is looking spooky. Let's go to ETH. It's looking very spooky. ETH is looking a little stronger. You see how it's already pushing up. So this can indicate, well, this is actually a 4 hour only, but yeah, technically no, it's the same. So I guess Bitcoin right now is a little stronger. If we look at the daily, you already see two candles going up, and then if you see on the daily on the Ethereum, it was bearish a little bit yesterday, and now it's pushing up. Actually, it's a little higher, percentage wise, at least than Bitcoin. Let's see the DXY. DXY is actually covering up, but I mean, this give or take, because we could still see 103, even 102, even 101. So it depends. If it holds here and it pushes up, then the rest of the market is gonna drop a little bit. S&P went spooky. Y'all see S&P. Whoever bought in here, S&P, for those who don't know, is just basically index of the 500 companies. But this is spooky right here. Like, if this has to retrace, right, to hold, to then keep going up, but this is very spooky. I want to see what happens there. What is it? Oh, Optimus. This is basically a meme coin that actually brought to my attention is Elon Musk robot, but it's a meme coin. Technically, they have the guy like Floki, the mate that made Floki, whatever. He invested in it, etc. He doesn't have to do nothing with it. He just invested in it. But I'm seeing volume come down, price come up, and I'm seeing like a 1-to-1 ratio. Like, you see this? They buying 786k, selling 724. So I think they're just sweeping some out to then drop it. They're selling little by little, 1-to-1 basically, because you see buyers 663, but then the sellers are half and they're selling the same amount. So for every $500, or for every $100 is sold here, 200, I mean bought here, 200 is being sold here. So yeah, that's that. We have Blur. Blur is the basically the competition of OpenSea. I'm waiting for that 56, even 50 cent level. Maybe buy a little. Me personally, because volume's coming down. You know, money flow is about to curve up, and it's looking great for the upside, unless something else happens, right? This one right here, no financial advice. This is definitely a shit coin, meme coin, whatever y'all want to call it. But I was seeing some interesting stuff about it. It's called Air Tour. It's basically having the tour. Just go look into it. It's basically a decentralized, you could say, network, because they're using Tor, etc., all that stuff. Drip right now 51 cents. Obviously on the pancake swap version, liquidity. GDS looks like it wants to curve up from here, so we have these important levels. As long as we hold, you know, we keep pushing up. If we break this level, it looks even more bullish. We can go towards this 168. If we don't, we can range here, and obviously if we don't, we can go to 48. Everything is possible. I don't stay, you know, I'm always telling y'all the real sauce. We don't hide nothing here. Lit still looking lit, you know. We got to get above that 101 to start printing, but it's still there, still looking beautiful. And yeah, I'm gonna leave this one nice and short. You already know, stay lit.